The future of Declan Rice seems pretty straightforward, with Arsenal wanting him and the West Ham midfielder equally keen on them. A perfect summer football marriage lies ahead, then. Only underneath, it is way more complicated for the England ace. For starters, he is not the one with the overriding power to dictate his destination. With 2 years left on his £60,000 a week West Ham contract, co-owner David Sullivan and the rest of the board hold that edge for another 12 months. Yes, Sullivan has already shown himself to be a man of his word by insisting the club will honor their promise to Rice that he could uproot in this window, especially on the back of the recent Europa Conference League triumph. However, that sort of generosity does not, indeed, cannot extend to accepting a well below the going rate offer from Arsenal, when others are willing to pay a considerably greater sum, maybe £30 million more, for his services. Namely, the two Manchester clubs, or even a Chelsea or Bayern Munich. That's because Rice is world-class. He's 25, all things being equal, therefore, he is going to get even better. Therefore, he is worth £100 million this summer and, taking into account that football-mad inflation is even more crazy than that of the UK economy just now, he will still be worth around that next summer despite the contract running down. The Irons know that. They, therefore, do not have to sell to Raya's first choice of club. The player knows that, and that's where the Gunners have a problem, if they don't get it or understand his real value, fee-wise. Now Rice is a loyal soul. That's why he has rarely gone public about ditching the club who rescued him from the scrap heap when his beloved Chelsea released him at the age of 14. Raya's dad actually wants his son to go back to Stamford Bridge, but that's impossible because they are not in the Champions League. Plus, his best pal, Mason Mount, is about to leave Chelsea for Manchester United. Another reason to snub Todd Boehly's billions. That, in turn, brings United into the equation. However, for now, spending £110 million on Rice is not their priority. They need to save that to put towards a world-class keeper, defender and striker. The mighty Hammers, after 4 decades, West Ham have their hands on silverware again. The mighty Hammers won the UEFA Europa Conference League with a 2-1 victory against Fiorentina at the Eden Arena. And to celebrate their success, the Mirror have produced a souvenir picture special, a must for all Hammers fans. We capture all the drama from that amazing night in Prague, where Jared Bowen's late winner secured the trophy, and the celebrations which followed. It includes those amazing scenes from the parade as thousands of Hammers fans lined the streets to welcome home their heroes. Order your copy now here, which leaves Manchester City as the final threat to Mikel Arteta's transfer master plan to elevate his squad from title contenders to winners. And it's a massive threat, make no mistake. As we've reported here several times in recent months, the Hammers view City's England midfielder Calvin Phillips as a good fit on the pitch, and someone who has the strength of character to step into Raya's boots at the London Stadium. That would make a bid of £80 million plus Phillips worth around £120 million in total, which would be irresistible for Sullivan, Karen Brady and the rest of the Irons powerbrokers, should Phillips ever approve the switch. And Rice, given his love, gratitude and respect for the EastEnders, would definitely understand their position and is unlikely to throw the toys out the pram at the prospect of joining the Pep Guardiola's treble winners. Hence, Arsenal cannot afford to delay, must not drag the heels or haggle over the odd million. They need to launch an improved bid on last week's rejected £80 million plus £10 million in add-ons by at least another £10 million, and be ready to go even higher if needs be, and be quick about it, before Pep starts to open the city coffers. As Arteta said at the end of last season, they need to nail the transfer market.